Hey hoes, you know what? I be talking to people now, especially on my TikTok. I'm gonna put it up here again so y'all can follow me. I'm just saying. Um, so I've been talking to people on TikTok, and TikTok is all about what's popular, what's trendy, and everything. And so a lot of times they've been asking me questions about popular fragrances, and we know that I am not a big one on buying for popular fragrances. I just really don't buy them. I like finding things that are not, kind of unique, a little underrated, as we want to say, and everything. And so I was like, it's time to do some more underrated videos. So I have 10 luxury and niche underrated fragrances. I'm so sorry, my eye is bothering me. Anyway, I have 10 underrated, unique. Some of them you've heard me talk about ad nauseum, but I'm gonna talk about them again because maybe somebody new hasn't heard about them. So don't get no attitude, Toast Squad. Just come on in and let's talk. All right, so we're gonna talk about some underrated. These are all niche. One is a luxury designer. So these are all, things like that. And the reason why I wanted to do it is because it's all about trends now, and everybody, especially when you're sitting on TikTok or any of these things, everybody wants to be trendy and talking about something that's popular. We're getting in a space where with the perfumes and fragrances, now everybody's running to get the brand new thing to say they've tried it. So I get those questions, but we know that that's not really my style. I get, one, I might buy a lot, but the thing is that I buy what I want, and that's the decision I made a long time ago. I was no longer going to be part of the let me rush and buy something new, unless it's something that I'm really, really interested in. So, but what I do love is so much is out here that is just could have you out here smelling unique, not smelling like everybody. You ain't got to smell like Lost Cherry, BR 540, any Kayali out there, My Way, Perfect. You don't have to smell like that. You don't have to smell like everybody. Don't get me wrong, if you like them, fine, but you don't have to. You can smell beautiful and unique, and to have people turn heads and go, what is that? And you don't smell like that basic stuff that we smell all the time. Nothing wrong with basic. Let's just do something a little different. Okay, let's start on the hose like we like to do. Okay. So let's start with an oldie but a goodie. This is Histoire de Parfums Tuberose number 3, Animal. And it is called Animal for a reason, because it has a very animalic vibe to it. As I always say, this is the baddest bad girl tuberose ever. It has tuberose on every level. It has blonde tobacco, it has white tobacco, it has a little neroli, it has a little plum in it. It's very deep and seductive and very like bad girl. It's a very bad girl, bad boy, because this is unisex. I could see a man wearing it too, and it's smelling divine on him too. So this is genderless. This is perfect for anybody, but this is a bad girl tuberose for me. So that is Histoire de Parfum tuberose number 3. Now I got to be honest with y'all, kind of hard to find. I don't think they have it on their site anymore. Yeah, so this one is hard to find. So if you see it, don't ask me for none, because I ain't giving it up. So sorry. Now let's talk about this right here. When it comes to Atelier des Ors, everybody talks about Lune Feline. You might get some conversation about Rose Omiati, but what you don't hear about is Iris Fauve. I will thank Jerry from Shy Sense to turning me on about this one. And this is a really unisex iris. Now, I know a lot of men's fragrances have iris in it, right? Some of the more iconic ones. But this is like a really cool iris. It's not too powdery. So it doesn't lean too feminine, but you get this really nice, rich, robust iris in it with a little amber vibe. This is really good. Perfect for, you know, it's like a lot of my irises are lighter, bright, you know, lighter because they're powdery and everything. This one is that fall one. This is like spring, you know, when it's still a little chilly in the air, still a little chill, but you want to have that little floral vibe. So, but the floral is very middle of the road, not too girly, not too vibing like a man's fragrance. So this is Iris Fauve by Atelier des Ors. Boom. There we go. Now, everybody loves Oud Bouquet. We talk about Roses Barbaranza. We talk about a few things from the Maison Lancôme line. But what people don't talk about enough is Santal Cardamom. Now, we can just talk about how beautiful these bottles are. Let's just talk about how beautiful these bottles are. The bottle is gorgeous to me. Just absolutely stunning. But anyway, this is Santal Cardamom. This is a kind of spicy cardamom based sandalwood. It is really just chill. This is a chill, kind of cozy, very unisex. I love this just to be, you know, it's just a very easy to wear fragrance with the cardamom, with the little spiciness, and then that perfect sandalwood. And then as it dries down, it gets a little ambery, has this vanilla in it. So it's kind of sweet, but not too sweet. It's like that perfect balanced sweetness where it's not overpoweringly, but not enough. So it's got this balanced sweetness along with a little leather in it. So this is just gorgeous, and not enough people talk about Santal Cardamom. Love it. Ooh, I don't know what I did to my eye, y'all, but it's runny. Whew, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to have to do something about that. Okay, so next up is this. And this was the one that got me started buying these. And I have another one sitting right here now. Okay, so this is the House of Ouds Just Before. Now this is a beautiful kind of spicy amber, but what it has on top, it has bergamot, so it has a citrusy vibe too, which is quite interesting. That's what made me kind of like it. I was like, okay, we coming for me. And then of course it has a little ylang to give it a floral vibe. So it's got this citrusy, and the citrus is just juicy, tangy, sweet enough, just enough citrus with a little saffron to give it some spiciness, and then woody with, oh my goodness, ambery was with a this is just really beautiful. I have been staying, like I say, I've been staying away from these because they were kind of pricey, but now the prices are coming down. You can find them on good deals, and so yeah, and they're gorgeous, freaking gorgeous. Okay, so that is Just Before by, who's this by? The House of Oud, duh. Okay. That was like real sad and pathetic. Sad and pathetic. All right, so now we're going to talk about this one now. This one really took me by surprise because, as I always tell people, I am not a patch hoe. I know a lot of y'all are patch hoes. I am not a patch hoe. I'm not a big, huge patchouli person. But Gallagher fragrance and this Behold Patchouli is killing it. It is killing it. It's so interesting because people talk about rosé all day, which I love. And, you know, that's pretty much and Wicked Good. Those are the two. But Behold Patchouli is killing it. It is this chocolatey orange patchouli. It's so good. And I'm not even a big, huge fan of chocolate. But this has, and then it's got a little honeyed amber, so it's sweet. It's got this rich sweetness to it, and it's orangey and chocolatey. Baby, this is good. I had a sample of this for quite some time, had just kind of like overlooked it, but since I'm trying to sample a little more, tried this, had to get it, and then Gallagher had a sale, so it was like, oh, okay, I'm getting it. So this is Behold Patchouli by Gallagher. Now with Gallagher, let's just keep going. I know y'all love rosé all day. I know y'all love rosé all day. But can I get somebody to talk about this one? Can we talk about Pearlescent Parfums Midnight Jasmine? Now, it's some of us who love it. It's some of us who love it, but I'm trying to give y'all some game on this. This thing is so gorgeous. If you like rosé all day, if you like that kind of apple pie, that deep rich apple pie that it gives, honey, this is the plum version. This is the even sexier version, because I think rosé all day is sexy, but this is plum, and the jasmine is more prominent. Oh my goodness, this is so beautiful. It just, and it doesn't have that stainless steel note that a lot of people have a problem with in rosé all day. This is stunning, sexy deliciousness on your skin. I am a plum lover, so I might be a tad bit biased, but I'm just telling y'all the shit is good. This is Midnight Jasmine by Pearlescent Parfums. All right, then we're going to talk about this. Excuse me, let me get my eye together. Okay, so we love Rose number 2. We talk about number 5. We talk about number 6. But can we talk about Sweet Rose? Oops, wrong thing. Can we talk about Sweet Rose? Wrong bottle. They're kind of similar. Excuse the hell out of me. That bottle will be coming back in a second. Anyway, this is Sweet Rose. Oh my goodness. This is what it is. It's a juicy sweet rose. It has raspberry in it. It has some berries in it. It has a little strawberry and passion fruit, so it gives it a little zing. So it's a very fruit-filled sweet rose. And then it's got the roses in it, and as it dries down, you get a musky vibe, a little woody musky vibe, but it is a pretty sweet rose. But it's not like Rose Omiati is raspberry, and then it gets incensey. This is berry filled. So this is not just raspberry, even though you get a really strong raspberry, but it does have other berries in it. So it's like a berry filled raspberry rose and then it gets musky and woody. So it is gorgeous. So that is Sweet Rose by Rosendo Matu. Now let me just go back to this one and show y'all what this is. This is Paris Monte Carlo in general. I think is kind of underrated as a house, but this is Absolu de Asmanth. So this is obviously, it's an osmanthus. I love osmanthus because I do love a good, excuse me, I do love a really beautiful apricot-y vibe in my fragrances. So this is osmanthus, and that's what it gives you. It's got a little plum in it. Oh my goodness. Sorry, y'all, my eyes bother me. But it really does give you a really good apricot-y vibe. So it's a really strong, beautiful osmanthus, and then it has a woodiness. It dries down. It's got a little sweetness from the vanilla, which really is a good vibe with something apricot-y. So you get that, and then you get a little florals from the jasmine. Gives it just a little well blended. Not that the jasmine stands out. It's more about the osmanthus. It's more about the woodiness of it. So this is really gorgeous and stunning. So this is Absolute the Osmanth. And then, of course, I've been raving about this one since we talked about osmanthus. Let's go into this one. This is Sylvain Delacourt's Vahina. Y'all, I fell in love with this thing. Now, this is one of her vanillas. If you don't know about Sylvain Delacourt, she used to work for Guerlain. She has her own house now, and she has specific notes that she has collections for. She has vanilla, she has musk, she has, what's the other one? Is it Orange Blossom? It might be Orange Blossom. And I want more of them. So she has this one. And this is the one that started me on her. And this is absolutely beautiful. This is another osmanthus. So this is got a slight greenness to it when you first try it. But what it really is a beautiful vanilla with that apricot-y vibe. It's got a little orange blossom in it, and tonka bean and vanilla. So it's a really beautiful, rich vanilla, but it's like an apricot-y, so, you know, apricot-y kind of fruity vanilla. And so that is Vahina by Sylvain Delacourt. I think I got all of the 10 that I wanted to show y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was 10. I counted out the 10 and forgot to do this 10th one. This is Unuit Nomads Sumo Oriental. Oh my goodness. This is a spicy, boozy amber, baby. This is so good. This is so good. It is, oh man, it is very rich. It's like a rich, deep amber. You know, the color, you could tell it's got that vanilla. It's just rich and deep and spicy. And then it's got a booziness to it too. So it's a boozy, spicy amber. The thing with this one is, let me tell you real talk. I have been wavering and wavering and wavering. But once I got this, I sold off Grand Soir. Because Grand Soir and me had like a, not a love-hate, but a love really wasn't really feeling it vibe. So I sold it off because this is such a better, this is a stellar amber to me. So I didn't need that anymore. This is just giving, it is giving that amber vibe. So that is it. Let me tell y'all, I figured out why my eyes are bothering me. So Brandon has taken to cooking hamburgers in the house. Because that's what I'm smelling right now. But he doesn't turn on, I don't know how he must be doing too high heat. Because the motherfuckers would be smoking up the house every time he does this shit. And he doesn't turn on the fan. So I think I was upstairs and I got the smoke got in my eyes. It's just fucking with me. That's what it is. I figured it out. Okay, go on and say, I gotta say bye to y'all. So that was 10 underrated niche. I have more coming. I just wanted to show y'all these. I have some more coming. Don't worry. We're going to talk about some affordable ones and some spring, summer ones, some warm weather ones. Honey, they are coming. Because, come on, let's just smell good and unique. I mean, we can smell good wearing Scandal by Night. We can smell good wearing Good Girl. We can smell good wearing all that. But you can also smell good and have everybody going, oh, what are you wearing? Oh my God, that's so good. Okay, so anyway, that's that 10. Thank you, hoes, for watching. Give me one of your underrated. Let me just put that in there. You know how it goes. Give me some of your best underrated fragrances. Niche on this one. All right, talk to you later.